Hello More Class, and welcome to my Keeping in Touch video number 12. I wonder if you can guess where I am today. Well, it's a rainy Thursday afternoon and my house has got everyone inside. Nobody wants to go outside. It's really noisy. I can't get people to be quiet, so I had to find somewhere quiet to come, and I thought, where can I go that I get a bit of peace and quiet? So yeah, if you look behind me you can see I'm sitting in my car. I've come to sit in my car in the garage. It's the only place I could find that would give me a bit of peace and quiet. So welcome to my garage. Well, I have had loads and loads of emails from you this week. Loads of people have been getting in contact with me and letting me know about all their news. So let's get started. Billy, always nice to hear from you. I've seen quite a lot of you as well, Billy. You popped in earlier in the week and picked up a pack of learning materials from the school office. It was always nice to have a chat with you and a catch up. And you've sent me this wonderful pictures of your project that you've been doing with your dad. It's your very own wooden book holder. Have a look at the design. He's created some shark's teeth. And then he's worked with his dad to cut out the wood, sand it down, screw it all together. And look, he's made a fantastic book holder designed to carry and protect one book. I think that's a wonderful job, Billy. Congratulations on that. Fantastic work. Who else have I heard from? Isaac. I've had lots of information from you, Isaac. Really nice to hear from you again. Let's have a look at your science you've been doing. You had a go at the rainbow science, where you had to put on lots of colours using your pens and then dip them into the water. I think you've had great success with that. You've also done lots of research into Boudica and lots of research into the Romans, and you've sent me some videos of you talking about your work that you've done about the Roman invasion. So here's a picture of the Roman poster that you made, and let's have a little listen to you talking about what you have discovered.
From the 8th century BC, the Roman Empire began to grow. In 55 BC, Julius Caesar has travelled as far as France. He thought that Britain had lots of minerals like iron, gold and silver. This would add to the empire, so he would be more important and richer.
Isaac, you also really enjoyed listening to the piece of music inspired by a train journey, and you had a go at writing about your own train journey to the Natural History Museum, and I'm really delighted that you videoed yourself reading it. Let's have a little look and listen to Isaac and his train journey story.
Going to London on a very fast train. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Fred and I packed our bags, excited and happy, eating an apple, yum, yum, yum. Watching out the window, I see a farm with lots of woolly sheep and a big horse. Ba-ba, nay, nay, ba-ba, nay. I smell lovely, strong wildflowers. Impressive, towering skyscrapers are now all around me. Pigeons all around me. Coo, coo, coo. Feeling very nervous as I walk through the gates. Natural History Museum, here I come.
Yay!
Isaac's also been inspired by Horrible Histories and the really funny clips they have about stupid deaths. And he's created his own stupid death poster, which you can see here. He's also been doing his own research project all about the planet Titan. So thank you very much, Isaac, for all your work this week. Jack S.A., you've also been inspired to write your own piece of writing on a train journey. And you've based yours on a train journey to Chicago. Fabulous idea, love that. You've also created a map, and look, I can even see in the map there is a Trump Tower. That shows it must be Chicago. Good work. Now last week, Jack, you also told us that you've been studying The Tempest, which is one of Shakespeare's plays, and you've had a go at writing your own version of a play script, which I see on the screen here. You've planned it all through, and you've worked out what your scene directions are going to be and what the script is going to be for each of the actors. It's really nice to see that. Well done. You've also had a go at growing your own vegetables, which I can see here in your garden. They look very healthy. And you've been telling me about a special event that your dad's taken part in, which you helped with. Let me get the name of it right. It's called a Virtual Welsh Castle Relay, which you tell me is a running race that normally happens each year. But this year, because of the lockdown, you've had to do it virtually. Your dad took part in the final leg of the Winchester leg of the running race, and you helped out by making these wonderful biscuits. So they look delicious. So well done for helping out in that particular virtual running event. Harry B, nice to hear from you. You've also been inspired to write about a train ride, and your train ride, of course, was to go and watch Saints play against Manchester City. In your story, you came across quite a few horses, so all of your reactions and your senses of things you get to smell and hear seem to be related to horses, which I thought was a really interesting idea. You've also had a go at your rainbow science. You didn't have any of the kitchen paper, but you say it worked just as well with toilet paper, and I can see the results are fantastic. Look at the way that the ink has run up the paper. Harry, you've also been inspired by the CBBC programme Ninja Art to create your own flower artwork. Have a look at the stages he's gone through to create this lovely picture, layering tissue paper, different colours, gluing things on. Now I love the way that you've got the blue background and then you've got the popping colour of the flowers. Fabulous work, well done. Austin, really lovely to get an email from you this week. You've shown me all the things that you've been up to over the last few weeks. You've been to the South Sea, lovely sunny weather you had down there. It's been your dad's birthday. You've been telling me how you've managed to help get his tea party ready for his birthday, which is lovely. You've written a book review of one of your favourite stories called Hoot Owl, which I think I've seen before. You've shown me that in class. It looks like a really funny book. You've written your own diary based on clouds. Remember the video that you were watching this week, all about a boy trying to learn to make clouds? And you've written a lovely diary entry for that. You've also made a fantastic Tiddalik poster too. Poppy, nice to hear from you again this week. You've shown me how you've made your own Wonderland park out of Lego. You've got some great rides on there, and I hear you've even put your own restaurants into this Wonder Park. So I like that, well done. And I know that you're still up in Sunderland having a bit of a visit with your family up there, and you've been to the coast, although it looks a bit foggy and you've got your coat on, so I hope the sun comes out for you while you're up there. And you've been helping out in the garden. Here are you, fully tooled up, ready to go. And you've also been doing your own garden designs. Have a look at this lovely, accurate map that you've drawn of a garden design. You've used your own stencils too to help map it all out. Macy, lovely to hear from you again this week. As always, a full array of work that you've been busy doing, filling in all your spellings and your handwriting, lots of maths and all your reading too. Well done, Macy, nice to hear from you again, and keep up the good work. Jack B, thanks for your email. Love to hear from you. Jack's been a big fan of the Harry Potter books for a while. He's been making his way through them, and now he's on to book number 3, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Oh, Harry, it's one of my favourite books out of the whole series. Can't wait to talk to you about it once you've finished it, but I'll have to wait because I don't want to spoil the ending for you. But enjoy reading your Harry Potter books, and I know you've been watching the other films on your movie nights, so once you finish reading the book, you might be able to see that one. You're also telling me how you've been enjoying your football training. I know we've all missed football a great deal, but it's now starting to get back on the television again, and I hope you're enjoying keeping yourself fit and well and active even during the lockdown period. Lewis, nice to hear from you this week. You've been busy and you've sent me through lots of the work you've been up to, so well done. And as always, Lewis, massive times table rock stars champion. You've been spending a lot of time earning lots of points on there. You're telling me about a special task that your grandma set you. She wrote your name out on a piece of paper and sent you on a bit of a scavenger hunt. Could you find objects inside and out that matched each of the letters of your name? It's a great project that you could try with lots of members of your family. Maybe other children in more class would like to give that a go too. If you do, take a photo and send me in the results. Blake, hello to you. Well done for sending through your work again this week. It's nice to hear from you. You were telling me that you're going to be doing your personal topic of research on anacondas, and you've written a list of questions that you'd like to find the answers to. Can't wait to see your finished project. It sounds interesting. Do you remember last week Blake sent in a picture of some newts? There's a whole knot of newts that he'd found in his garden. Well, he's had a go at drawing them. Have a look at this lovely sketch he's done. Blake's attention to detail and his pencil control is really good, so thank you for sending those through, Blake. Wilbur, lovely to hear from you. So nice to get the pictures that you've been sending through and a message to tell me what you've been up to. I love the idea of your daily diary that you've been keeping, being able to write down the things you've been doing and how you've been feeling. I think a daily diary or a journal is a great idea, particularly during this lockdown period. And look at these lovely pictures of Wilbur out by the river, feeding the ducks. And look at this picture of a duck. Oh, the way she's looking into the camera made me laugh. I think that's wonderful. You've also sent me some pictures of you looking at the tadpoles in your grandparents' back garden. And have a look at this froglet. See how it's growing its legs? I think the next thing for that animal will be the tail will slowly shrink down until eventually it becomes a proper adult frog. So Wilbur, thank you so much for sending me through your pictures, and I hope to hear from you again soon. Do you remember last week I mentioned that Oliver had done a quiz? Well, it's time for Oliver's quiz, because he sent through a video of him asking all the questions. So you're going to need to get yourself a piece of paper and a pencil. You might want to pause the video now while you organise that. In fact, you might want to get some other members of your family together so you can have a go at this quiz. There are 4 rounds, and each round has 6 questions. So you might want to get your pieces of paper set up ready to write down your answers. If you need to, you can pause the video after each question to give yourself time to write down the answers. Okay, so I'm going to hand over to Oliver for round 1.
Welcome to Oliver's quiz. Round 1, animals. Now, question number 1. What is a baby kangaroo called? Question number 2. What type of creature is a Komodo dragon? Question number 3. What is the largest big cat in the world? Question number 4. What is the slowest animal in the world? Question number 5. Was Diplodocus a carnivore or herbivore? Question number 6. What is the largest animal alive today? Okay, these are the answers of round number 1. Question number 1. Joey. Question number 2. Lizard. Question number 3. Tiger. Question number 4. Sloth. Question number 5. Herbivore. And question number 6 was blue whale.
How did you get on with round 1? Are you ready now for the next round? Okay, Oliver, over to you.
Round 2, movies. Question number 7. What is the name of Mickey Mouse's girlfriend? Question number 8. Which fairy tale character had really long hair? Question number 9. What is the name of Harry Potter's pet owl? Question number 10. What are the names of Harry Potter's parents? Question number 11. What is the name of the reindeer in the film Frozen? Question number 12. What sort of animal features in the video game and movie character Sonic? Okay, these are the answers of round 2. Minnie Mouse. And that's number 7. Number 8 is Rapunzel. Number 9 is Hedwig. Number 10 is Lily and James Potter. 11 is Sven, and 12 is Hedgehog.
About halfway through. What's your score looking like? Okay, Oliver, over to you for round 3.
Round 3. Space and the human body. Question number 13. Is the sun a star or a planet? Question number 14. What are the three primary colours? Question number 15. What is the largest planet in the solar system? Question number 16. Which ocean is frozen for most of the year? Question number 17. How many fingers do we have? You better be careful on this one because this one might be a kind of trick question. Question number 18. What is the largest muscle in the human body? Okay, here are the answers for round 3. 13 is star. 14 is blue, red and yellow. 15 is Jupiter. 16 is the Arctic Ocean. 17 is 8. 18 is buttocks.
Oh, Oliver, I think some of these questions are a bit tricky. Well, I'm sure the children at home are doing very well. It's time for the final round.
Round 4, nursery rhymes and songs. Question number 19. What did Humpty Dumpty fall off in the nursery rhyme? Question number 20. In the nursery rhyme, who lost the sheep? Question number 21. What is Lil Nas X going to take to the Old Town Road? 22. What did my true love give to me on the 12th day of Christmas? Number 23. Underneath, what does George Ezra ride shotgun? 24. How many dreams is there in The Greatest Showman? And these are the answers of round 3. No, 4, sorry. 19 is wool. 20 is Little Bo Peep. 21 is horse. 22 is 12 drummers drumming. 23 is hot sun. And 24 is a million. Okay, this is the end of Oliver's quiz. Thank you for watching. Bye!
Well, what a fantastic quiz. Thank you so much, Oliver, for putting that together and for all your questions and your carefully researched answers. Brilliant work. How did you get on at home? Did you manage to get many points? Well, maybe you could let me know in the email. Thank you so much, Oliver, once again, and if anybody else has any more quiz questions, you could either write them down and send them to me, or maybe even make a video a bit like Oliver. But now it's time for Pets Corner. And oh my goodness, this week I've got loads of pets to mention. Who's the first one? Here is a picture of Jack S.A.'s chicken called Hoobie. I hope I've got that right. Is it Hoobie? You were telling me how you had more chickens, but this is the last one that's left, and I think Hoobie looks very impressive. So thank you very much for sending through a picture of your chicken, Jack. Next, we've got Austin's 2 dogs. Here they are. Dottie. Oh, Dottie, don't you look the cutie? And your 10-year-old dog, Rosie. I think Rosie looks really friendly. Thanks for sending through those pictures, Austin. Lewis would like a shout out for his fish. He only got the tank a little while ago, and he has had 3 fish at the beginning. Their names are Ariel, Coral and Reef. Sadly, Coral died not very long ago, but he's still got his 2 fish left. So thanks very much for sending those through, Lewis, and putting them into our Pets Corner. And finally, in Pets Corner today, Jack B has sent through a picture of his auntie's dog, Cara. Have a look at this. He's sitting up trying to do an impression of his dog. Beautiful dog, lovely picture. And you're also telling me that your auntie's also got 2 other dogs and a 30-year-old tortoise. That's it for Pets Corner this week. If anyone else wants to send through pictures of their pets, please do. Well, that's everything for this week. Thank you so much for being in touch with me, all those people who've sent through emails. I hope you're keeping yourselves safe at home, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Maybe I won't be sitting in my car, maybe I might find somewhere a bit quieter, somewhere indoors maybe.